20 genius ways wrestlers won matches. Let's watch.
1, 2, is this on?
Almost every match has a winner. Usually, wrestlers win with a finishing move, but sometimes they have to get creative to earn the victory.
Not a dog pile.
We've got a ton of examples of clever victories to show you today. So let's not waste any time as we highlight 20 smart ways wrestlers won matches. Roman Reigns provided us with one of the most innovative ways to kick out of a pin at Clash of Champions 2020 during his Universal title defense versus Jey Uso. With the ref checking Jey's shoulders on the other side, it gave the tribal chief the perfect opportunity to use a low blow disguised as a kick out.
It's crazy because that's what happened to him at Money in the Bank.
And this ultimately led to Reigns defending his championship since Jey got in no further offense.
Jimmy, throw in the towel, damn it.
The low blow kick out is something Roman has gone back to a few times. It helped him successfully defend the Universal title against Finn Balor on SmackDown in September 2021. But it did come full circle for Reigns, as he was on the receiving end of the low blow kick out at Money in the Bank 2023.
Oh no. No, I noticed it immediately.
Unless otherwise stated, submissions
That's
can only win a match in the ring,
crazy.
but that doesn't mean you still can't use them on the outside. Or better yet, use them to get the win, albeit via countout. This was something Samoa Joe used to his advantage on the March 6, 2017 episode of Raw against Chris Jericho.
Is it? That's all you can do. Here we go. Jericho's starting to fade. Count of 8. Joe's gonna beat the count. Joe's gonna win via count out. Wow, just like that.
Many wrestlers wear a mask, but not too many have used it to help them win a match.
I'm so quiet for me.
On the other hand, some wrestlers have used their opponent's mask against them to score the W. Chris Jericho and Alberto Del Rio did this in matches where they faced Rey Mysterio. As well as making use of a mask, wearing a complete disguise can trick the opponent into thinking they're wrestling someone else. Because of this, the superstar might let their guard down, allowing the wrestler cosplaying to either swoop in and grab the victory. This even stretches to dressing up as another gender to win a match the wrestler wasn't supposed to be in. Bob Orton cosplayed as a fan jumping the rail to help his son Randy defeat The Undertaker at SummerSlam 2005, and Dean Malenko used the disguise to great effect at Slamboree 1998. First, he arranged a plan with Juventud Guerrera to grab an easy win during the Battle Royal. This earned Dean a shot at Chris Jericho's Cruiserweight title there and then. Malenko's return took Chris by surprise, as Jericho wasn't expecting his arch rival to return. Malenko's Battle Royal win at Slamboree also falls into the making a deal to get an easy victory category.
You gotta be kidding me.
Quick, referee, so pin me! Pin me! Pin! Hey, baby! 1, 2, and...
This might see a wrestler laying down for their opponent.
This is real life. 1, 2, 3. It's a mockery. We thought that. Oh, here it is. It was a ruse.
The $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase attempted to use his wealth to purchase titles. He famously failed to do so with the WWF Championship, but was successful with the 24/7 title. DiBiase's son made a unique deal with Cody Rhodes at Night of Champions 2008. DiBiase revealed Cody as his tag team partner, despite the fact Rhodes went into the match defending the tag belts with Hardcore Holly.
DiBiase wants what the? Cover by DiBiase! And look at
Cody simply changed partners but stayed champion after turning on Holly. The Godfather was known for offering his opponents a night with the hose in exchange for forfeiting the match, so that Godfather got the win.
We can either fight, or man, you can have your choice of any one of these fine hoes.
I don't think. Uh-oh.
Have you ever been with a hoe? You got all 3 of them.
What type of question is that? Do you just like really ask somebody that?
The last time I checked, my name's Stephen Regal, not Elton John, so I'll take the broads.
stick.
They know what to do with a lethal weapon.
Told you. I cannot believe that Steve Blackman, the lethal weapon, took the hose instead of a fight. You know what I like about the hose? They're not wearing much. But they got more in their body than they got on their minds.
The 24/7 ruling gave us some insane scenarios.
I don't want to. I'm not a fighter.
He's like Mexican on. That's amazing.
It also led to some unique and creative ways to win matches, such as by pinning a sleeping opponent.
They need to stop. They need to stop right now.
1, 2, 3.
Smart victories using the environment aren't just limited to matches with 24/7 rules though. Wrestlers can still be pinned in wacky ways so long as the match has no DQ. As part of the stipulation, this also lends itself to being covered by objects. If the shoulders are down against the surface, then it's fair game.
Oh, no.
What?
The rat is trapped. Cover. Knoxville with the win. Using the stairs. And Big Show.
The shoulders down rule doesn't just extend to objects though, as the pylon pins are also a legal and smart way to win, since kicking out is naturally incredibly difficult.
Great double team press Hoffman on top of Kane. And yes, the cover. Look at this. Look at this.
Going back to using the environment as we touch on the ring
That
bell,
is
something that is heard every
crazy,
match, but
dropping that
rarely
big
is
ass
actually
thing
used
on
by the
top of him
wrestlers.
like
The bell can
that.
confuse wrestlers and make them stop in their tracks, since the sound of it ringing usually spells the end of the match that's been in progress.
What the hell is that? It's missed an attack. What? I think Sami Zayn thinks his match is over, and Miz from behind grabs the tights. Miz wins.
One of
I'll
Eddie
be
Guerrero's
pissed.
smartest ways of cheating came when he rang the bell in a match against Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin. Edge utilized the bell to outsmart The Undertaker and Batista at Armageddon 2007.
Oh, sneaky.
However, the way the Rated R Superstar won the match was even more clever. He used two Edge lookalikes in Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder to help him win the World Heavyweight title. Speaking of lookalikes, there's been a handful of twins or doubles in WWE throughout the years. Several of them have used their resemblance to win matches, such as Kurt Angle, who twice used his brother Eric to retain the WWE Championship.
What? What? Like two cue balls. Oh my god.
The worst use of the twin switcheroos came during the Basham's run in the Ruthless Aggression era. The only similarities the Kayfabe brothers shared were their matching gear and the fact they were both bold, but yet somehow they still won matches by switching.
There's Shaniqua, and she ran into a boot by Eddie. And wait a minute, roll through it on my stick on the skull. The Basham steal the title.
This gimmick worked far better with Nikki and Brie Bella, since they were legit twins.
There was no tag. Roll her up. Look at twin match. Oh, look at this. Hey. Twin magic again.
It even worked years later when Nikki was more physically enhanced than Brie.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
The official doesn't realize what happened here, and that's pre-rolling a page of twin magic.
An Iron Man match or a bout with a series of falls is interesting, because a wrestler can give up a fall but still win the match.
Wait a minute. Look at Brian right back to the shoulder again. Oh, man, there was a method to the madness.
Dolph Ziggler went from being 2-0 down to 3-0 down due to Drew McIntyre interfering on his behalf during Ziggler's Intercontinental title defense against Seth Rollins at Extreme Rules 2018.
Wait a minute, McIntyre is doing, and the official's going to call for the bell here.
However, Rollins struggled to recover following
Oh my
McIntyre's
God.
interference, which led Dolph picking up 3 consecutive falls to level the score 3-3.
The Claymore and Ziggler. Ziggler with a super kick, and it's now 3-2. Zigzag. We are tied at 3 apiece.
Ziggler eventually retained thanks to more help from Drew.
What's McIntyre doing? McIntyre! What the hell? You gotta be kidding me!
During Brock Lesnar and Kurt Angle's critically acclaimed Iron Man match for the WWE Championship, Brock used a chair to get disqualified, but doing so allowed him to score the next fall and maintain the advantage for the rest of the match,
Off the skull of Kurt Angle! Lesnar's been disqualified!
where he ultimately came out victorious, becoming the new WWE Champion.
3, 2, is he gonna Damn it! Damn it! Time is run out! Brock Lesnar.
Triple H did the same versus The Rock
Oh.
at Judgment Day 2000 to remain WWF champion.
Two left on the chair on the Rock. He's calling for the bell. He's got. And that's it.
4 months before Brock's Iron match with Angle, Lesnar cleverly won another gimmick match where this time he defended the WWE Championship versus The Big Show, taking place at Judgment Day 2003. Getting Big Show onto a stretcher wasn't going to be easy, so Brock got creative by driving a forklift down to the ring. He pushed Show onto a stretcher that was placed on the forklift and reversed over the finish line to grab the win.
Wait a minute! Brock Lesnar's got a damn forklift! Rolled onto this homemade stretcher.
Yo,
He did it! There's your champion.
Lesnar
Starting in
is
the Attitude
fucking
Era, wrestlers
crazy.
would sometimes jump the gun and start wrestling before everyone in the match had entered. Typically, the bell would ring and things would carry on as normal, meaning whoever else was in the match could just bide their time and potentially pick up the scraps. Some of the best examples came later though, including Brock Lesnar at Money in the Bank 2019.
He's just dumped Ali! Brock Lesnar!
And Roman Reigns at Payback 2020.
Reigns with a spear! Roman Reigns has won the Universal Champion! Exactly what he vowed to do!
Ref bumps can bring a match to a standstill. Referees take an age to recover from damage, and this often also extends to guest referees. Stone Cold Steve Austin was put in a unique situation at Over the Edge 1998. There he defended his WWF Championship against Dude Love. The intention was to screw Austin out of the title since his arch nemesis Vince McMahon was the special referee. Naturally, Vince got bumped. The Rattlesnake later had the match won, but there was no guarantee a second ref would enter. And given the fact McMahon was out to screw him, Steve simply grabbed the unconscious chairman's hand and counted the fall himself to get the win.
Hey, that count though?
Sometimes you can win a match by doing nothing, or simply not engaging in the action. Brian Kendrick won a Battle Royal in 2008 by hanging on to Ezekiel Jackson's shoulders, while Big Show, who wasn't meant to be involved, eliminated everyone in the match to inadvertently help Kendrick win. Not taking part in the action helped two wrestlers become sole survivors in separate traditional Survivor Series elimination matches. First was Ric Flair in 1991. He won after everyone else in the match got disqualified for brawling in the ring.
Wow.
Disqualified every participant except Ric Flair.
Wow.
Next was Lana in 2020. She was the sole survivor by default after everyone else in the bout got eliminated, while she stood on the steps for the whole match.
There goes Jax over the barricade!
Your winner and
Hey.
sole survivor, Lana!
Work smart.
I can't believe it!
Over the top rope matches will have referees on the outside to ensure eliminations have occurred, and so that an eliminated wrestler doesn't re-enter the match. However, if the refs are already occupied, it may present an opportunity for a previously eliminated wrestler to re-enter the match without being caught. Stone Cold exploited this loophole at the 1997 Royal Rumble and ended up winning the whole thing.
He was in there for 34
Austin didn't get a one-on-one WWF title shot in the main event of WrestleMania, but he did compete for the belt in a four-way at the next pay-per-view. Stone Cold was punished for cheating, but the Acolytes were not, despite pulling the same stunt as Austin during the Tag
really?
Team Battle Royal at Armageddon 1999.
Didn't see Farouk get eliminated. And Jeff Hardy, my God!
This was for a shot at the titles which Farouk and Bradshaw received at the Royal Rumble 2000. Last man standing matches are all about keeping a wrestler down for a count of 10, and one of the best ways to ensure this happens is by burying the opponent under piles of rubble. This approach has typically been used to defeat larger wrestlers.
And it's over! Look at me! Look at John Cena! John Cena is the last man standing! Brilliant! Reigns is gonna bury the Big Show under the table! Reigns is the last man standing!
Burying the beast.
Oh yeah, this one. This was funny.
Lesnar can't breathe!
Wrestlers have also found success in last man standing matches by trapping or tying their opponent up.
He's gonna do it! Yes! It's over! Cena's hard tying
Oh hell no.
Batista's not getting out of it! You can't see me! You can't see me!
That is the biggest insult, bro.
This technique has worked in several other match types as well, especially by Edge, who's used this strategy numerous times against others before then getting a taste of his own medicine at Extreme Rules 2009.
Looks like Edge is hog tying his brother's ankles, kicked to his brother for good measure, and this one is over. So close, Matt Hardy was so my God, this is it. Look at this! I can't believe this is not fair. It's not fair. Pull between the rungs of the ladder.
Jeff Hardy used a similar tactic 2 months earlier to defeat his brother Matt in an I Quit match at Backlash.
I quit.
Handcuffs are a frequent tool wrestlers use since it usually renders the recipient defenseless, thus making it a clever way to ultimately claim the victory.
They've tied him to the cage. Terry Funk has been isolated. And a 5-pound driver. 1, 2, 3. Going for the STF. Oh my God! He gets to the handcuffs. I quit.
One of the most violent examples where handcuffs were used in wrestling came at the 1999 Royal Rumble, when The Rock cuffed Mankind during their infamous I Quit match, leaving Mankind open for countless unprotected chair shots to the head. Mick Foley as Cactus Jack was put in a similar situation
He really
3 years
like
prior during an equally
let
brutal
himself
match
go
versus
through a
Shane Douglas
lot
at
of shit.
ECW CyberSlam 1996.
Mick Foley? Like, bro.
CM Punk was able to counteract being put in handcuffs at TLC 2011. The WWE champion kept his title by first unscrewing the turnbuckle and then scaling the ladder to retain. But the handcuffs have helped a number of superstars win a ladder match.
He's handcuffing it to the ladder. Sami Zayn grabbing the championships. Io has handcuffed.
I knew this was gonna be in here. I knew that was clever. I'm happy she did that. I knew somebody that was gonna get cuffed together. I just didn't think it was gonna be them two.
Was made famous by Eddie Guerrero, and it has since been replicated multiple times.
What the? You lie, you cheat, you steal. It's a family tradition. Eddie Guerrero, look at Eddie playing Hector Park, Kurt Angle red-handed. You can't punch it and cheat. Referee still Referee coming too. Eddie Guerrero loses the evidence. Now Eddie's down. Eddie Guerrero's whipping everybody. And now Danny's got the whip. The smoking gun. Turn around. Distraction. Del Rio.
Dude is a whole nut.
I've seen this before. Oh, this is great.
Wow.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our similar video on 10 hilarious WWE off-air
Hell no.
moments. Hope you
Okay,
have a
that's
great
gonna do it for this reaction. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. I will see y'all in the next one. Toodles.